Hey, 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 how are you doing today? I know that you are going to have an awesome day. I'm stopping by Michelle Fuqua here to ignite your day with a word of encouragement, inspiration, and instruction. Hey, I want to start in Psalms 27, verse 4, because we're going to talk briefly about courage in the face of fear. And it says in verse 3, though a host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. Go ahead and drop in the comments, dwell. Hey, if you haven't already, please share this message on your page wherever you are watching. Hey, put some comments in there and let me know how this message is resonating with you. Also, let me know if this topic is blessing you so that I can continue to provide you with inspiration that lives right there with you. Have you ever been afraid to do the thing that you are called to do? Have you ever been afraid because you got a bad health diagnosis, you lost your job, problems in your relationship, your children not living up to what your vision or you believe God's vision is for them? Have you ever been afraid just to be yourself, to walk in your true authenticity? Have you ever been afraid of anything? Hey, I'm with you. I have been afraid. I still have days when I am afraid to take the next step that I know I need to take in order to continue to walk out my calling and my purpose. And there is no judgment here on being afraid. Sometimes fear can motivate you to change. Fear can motivate you to do the next thing that you have to do. Sometimes you will be afraid, and staying where you are is what is causing you fear, right? What is going to happen if I stay in this situation? I need to move. So fear is not necessarily always a bad thing. And it's definitely an emotion that is in us. The adrenaline that comes from it is designed to help us to change, to flee, to move, to get to a place of safety. I want to encourage you, however, to not see fear as an indictment on who you are. Because how can you be courageous if there's no fear to begin with? Can courage exist without the presence of fear? So, my message for you today is to move with fear, to move through fear, and grab hold of courageous action, grab hold of courageous belief, grab hold of courageous speech, and live your life in that. So, how can you overcome fear? Number one, you can take incremental steps in the face of fear. Number two, you can ask yourself, what is the worst thing that can happen in this situation? And then once you identify what the worst thing is, then ask yourself, what will I do if the worst thing happens? And just keep going through that process and breaking down your fear into minute segment so that you can see, hey, I can really deal with any situation that comes my way. I'm equipped for it. I'm made for it. I'm built for it. So since my fear is not going to kill me, how can I move through fear into courageous action? Ask yourself those questions. Then number 3, I want you to identify what you are really afraid of. A lot of times the fear that we have, we're thinking it's because we're afraid of speaking in public, or we're afraid of moving to a new city. But what is the underlying reason for that fear? I want you to dig into that. Is it that you're afraid of failure? Is it that you're afraid of rejection? You're afraid of what people are going to say? Are you afraid of success? Are you afraid of failure? Identify it and then go through the same process that you went through when you said, what's the worst thing that can happen? Break it down into why. Keep asking yourself, why am I afraid of that? Why does that matter? What'll happen if the result that I'm expecting happens? How will I deal with it? The main thing that I want you to know is that there's no place that you can go where you're not in the presence of God. Take that with you everywhere you go, and know that He will never leave you, nor leave you nor forsake you, that He will not give you an assignment that He did not have complete confidence in what He has already ordained and placed in you, equipped you with for it. And that if He's pushing you beyond what you feel is your current capacity, that means that there's more in you that you haven't tapped into yet. So listen here, don't lose hope in the dream. Keep being you, keep living your life fully in the presence of God and man, and grow into all the awesomeness that you already have. You're already doing it, but let's take it to the level that is required for today and in this season. Y'all have a blessed day. Please like, comment, and share. Talk to you later.